Okay, so yung gas turbine ni John Barber's, the Brayton cycle for John Barber's gas turbine is incomplete. This is due to the fact energy is not redirected into compression of the initial gases. So yet, because this was one of the first prominent gas turbine engines ever created, it still holds much significance. So, dito pa din nanggaling yung ating idea na pwede palang magkameron tayo ng ating gas turbine. Okay, so and George Brighton have his gas turbine in 1872. So ang tagal bago siya nasundan yung kay John Barber's. So George Brighton's gas turbine was first and most prominent fully operational gas turbine that implemented the Brighton cycle. So yung gas natin is pressurized and held in the reservoir. So we have this. And then when the valve would release it to move through the tunnel B and will be ignited at the chamber C. Okay, so this will be pressurized and then pupunta yan sa ating chamber C. So this is an isobaric process due to the fact that any increasing ng pressure would just push the gas out of the engine. So when the work is done and the piston D, the mechanical work can be employed for the variety of things such as the generation of electricity or movement. And there is also a piston in the compartment of E that sucks the atmospheric air from valve F. Valve G is the fitting of the fuel cell where the fuel to air ratio can be set so that the desired ratio for maximum efficiency is kept. So the gas is then mechanically compressed back to the reservoir A through an adiabatic process due to the piston E. And so i-compress and then pupunta natin sa chamber C and then dito mangyayari yung combustion para mapagalaw natin yung ating piston which will make the work ng ating engine. Okay? So ano ba yung ating modern day jet gas turbine? So ito na yung mga ginagamit natin in our energy generation. So this is one of the many modern day gas turbine engines that utilizes our Brighton cycle in order to power many vehicles or generate power. So pwede siya to power a vehicle but then that is different vehicles, hindi na yung nakikita lang natin sa kalsada. So ayan, so discuss na natin. So we're going to discuss the Brighton cycle, kung paano ba yung ating working principle and paano yung model natin ng ating Brighton cycle. So as we discussed last time, kapag we have the Otto cycle, syempre we are using gasoline as our fuel. Kapag diesel, syempre diesel yung ginagamit natin. So how about kaya kapag sinabi nating Brighton cycle, ano yung ginagamit nating fuel kapag Brighton? Nandito ba si Alcantara?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ano yung ginagamit nating fuel when we are dealing with Brighton cycle?
Natural gas po.
Yes, we are using gas or the natural gas natin. Okay, so let's discuss first ano ba yung ating working principle ng ating Brighton cycle. So we have two models dito. Yung una natin, we have the open cycle model and we also have yung ating closed cycle model. So sa open cycle model, gas turbine usually operate on an open cycle. So ito yung madalas nating makita. So air at ambient condition is drawn into the compressor. So we have here our compressor. And then syempre kukunin niya or papasok sa kanya is our air and then i-compress niya. So pag kinompress natin, syempre excuse me. So pag kinompress natin yan, syempre tataas yung ating pressure. Yan. So air at ambient condition is drawn into the compressor where the temperature and pressure are raised. So yung compressor natin that is responsible for increasing the temperature and pressure ng ating air. The high pressure air proceeds to the combustion chamber. So kapag na-compress na yung air natin, dadalhin na yan sa ating combustion chamber. So in our combustion chamber, the fuel is burned at constant pressure. So dito na natin i-inject yung ating fuel. So ano nga yung fuel natin? Siyempre, that is our gas or natural gas natin. So i-inject natin yung fuel with our compressed air. So mangyayari na yung ating combustion. And then the high temperature gases then enter the turbine where they expand to atmospheric pressure while producing the power output. So yung ating high temperature gases from the combustion chamber, siya yun naman yung magpapagalaw sa ating mga turbine. And so some of the output power is used to drive the compressor, and the exhaust gases leave the turbine are thrown out, not recirculated, causing the cycle to be classified as an open cycle. Okay? So yung work output ng ating turbine, yung ibang power nito will make our compressor na gumana or gumalaw. And then, it will repeat our cycle. So, yung ating work na manggagaling sa turbine, dalawang klase yan. Yung isa babalik sa compressor and then yung isa is the work output. That will be the work output na ng ating cycle. And then yung exhaust gases niya is lalabas lang sa ating environment. Hindi na siya i-reuse. So that is our open cycle model. So in some cases kasi, like in the power plant, yung output ng ating gas cycle is mataas pa din yung temperature or mataas yung exhaust gases. So yung high temperature exhaust gases natin is ginagamit yan para painitin yung ating steam, para yung power plant natin is a combined our power plant will be a combined cycle. It will be running in Brighton cycle, and then yung pinaka-output niya will be used para mapagana naman yung ating steam power plant. So yung exhaust gas, yun yung gagamitin para painitin yung ating steam. Okay? So ano naman pag sinabi nating closed cycle model? So yung open gas turbine cycle natin can be modeled as a closed cycle. So using the air standard assumption. So the compression and expansion process remains the same, but the combustion process is replaced by a constant pressure heat addition from the external source. Ayan. So ngayon, sa closed cycle naman natin, di ba, same pa din naman. We're going to compress yung ating air, and then dadalhin natin sa ating heat exchanger. Dito tayo mag-i-inject ng ating fuel. And the high temperature gases will go sa ating turbine para mag-create ng work. And then after the turbine, yung gas natin will go to a heat exchanger. So yung heat exchanger natin will reject yung ating heat para magamit ulit natin siya for our compressor. Ayan. So this will be our closed cycle method. Okay, so nakita naman yung difference ng ating open cycle and our closed cycle method model. Do you have any question before we proceed? Hello? Okay, wait lang. Medyo delay kasi ito. But can... So okay na tayo? Can we proceed na with the formulas and how are we going to analyze yung ating Brighton cycle? Okay. Okay, so let's proceed with the Brighton cycle naman natin. So our Brighton cycle, the ideal cycle that working fluid undergoes in a closed loop is the Brighton cycle natin. So it is made up of four internally reversible process. So ano yung processes natin? So we still have our isentropic compression. So using a compressor, yung air natin will be compressed isentropically. So we have isentropic compression, and then we have the constant pressure heat addition. After that, we are going to have isentropic expansion. Ito yung sa ating turbine. And then, we are going to have the constant pressure heat rejection. Ayan. And then, babalik na siya to our cycle papunta sa ating compressor. Okay, so this will be our PV diagram, and this will be our TS diagram. So we have isentropic compression, and then constant pressure heat addition, isentropic expansion, and constant pressure heat rejection. And then ito naman yung TS diagram natin. So yun pa din naman, constant isentropic, and then we have constant pressure heat addition or isobaric heat addition. And then we have isentropic expansion, and then constant pressure heat rejection. Okay, so you should know yung difference ng ating processes from auto, diesel, and then we still have yung dual natin hanggang dito sa ating Brighton cycle. Okay, so ano ba yung mga formula natin gagamitin when we are analyzing yung ating Brighton cycle? So pareho pa din naman yung ating volume displacement. Our volume displacement is our V1 minus V2. So that is the displacement ng volume natin in the compressor. And then we have the isobaric heat addition. So isobaric siya. So ang ating formula for the constant pressure heat addition will be our MCP delta T. So we have MCP T3 minus T2. Next, we have the isobaric heat rejection. So again, that is isobaric. So ang formula natin will be MCP delta T. So that is MCP T4 minus T1. Yung work naman ng compressor natin, we have MCP delta T. That is MCP T2 minus T1. For our work ng ating gas turbine, that is MCP delta T. That is MCP T3 minus T4. For our network, that is the heat added minus our heat rejected. And then, or the work ng turbine natin minus our work ng compressor. So, pag given yung work ng turbine and the compressor, we can use that to solve for the network. Kung given naman is our heat added and heat rejected, we can also use that. So ngayon, meron tayong tinatawag na back work ratio. So this will be our ratio, yung ating work na babalik sa ating compressor. So how are we going to solve for our back work ratio? So that is our work ng compressor over our work ng turbine. Okay? So PVT relations, again, yung ating namang 0.1 to 2, that is still isentropic. So pareho pa din yung ating formula na gagamitin so that we can analyze the PVT relations from state point 1 and 2. We still have the relationship ng ating pressure volume, temperature volume, and temperature pressure. So we still have yung ating compression ratio. Compression ratio natin, that is V1 over V2. And then our pressure ratio, yun naman yung pressure ratio natin at state point 1 and state point 2. So iba to dun sa ating pressure ratio with our dual combustion. So kapag ka sinabi nating compression pressure ratio, that is our P2 over P1. And then for the compressor work natin, that is MCP T2 minus T1. And then, ano pa ba? Uh, 0.223 natin, that is a constant pressure heat addition. So we have MCP, T3 minus T2. And then, 0.324 natin, again, that is isentropic. So ito pa din yung ating gagamitin. Pareho pa din naman doon sa ating ibang expansion processes. Basta siya ay isentropic, ito yung mga gagamitin nating relationship. Nababago lang yung ating mga state points na gagamitin. Okay, so we still have our pressure ratio naman at state point 3 and 4. So pwede din yun. Pwede din natin kunin yun. We have P3 over P4. So we have the turbine work. Ang turbine work natin is MCP T3 minus T4. And then at point 4, to 1 natin, that is a constant pressure. So we have MCP T4 minus T1. Ang thermal efficiency naman natin, we have this formula. Yung pa din naman, that is the work net over our QA. So I think ito ay work ng compressor. Okay, so work ng turbine minus work ng compressor over our heat added, or kaya our Q added minus our Q rejected, or the heat added minus heat rejected over our heat added. And then kapag ka naman ang in terms of our pressure ratio, that is 1 minus 1 over RP raised to K minus 1 over K. So we have another formula for our efficiency. So, pero mas maigsi yan compared sa ating dual combustion cycle. So mas madaling sa uluhin kapag this is our formula in Brighton cycle. Mean effective pressure naman natin, still the same pa din naman yung ating ginagamit para makuha yan. We have our work net over our volume displacement. Ayan. So, do you have any question muna before we proceed with our sample problem? Okay, so can we proceed na? Ayan. So, proceed tayo with our sample problem sa Brighton. Ayan. So, for problem number 4 natin, so punta na lang kayo sa ating lecture notes, sa ating sample problem number 4. Again, after this class, I will be going to have assignment sa classroom nyo wherein you are going to solve yung ating example na to. So, kindly follow ngayon pa lang yung pagsosolve para may maipasa na din kayo mamaya. Para madali nyo nang magawa yung inyong may ipasa. Okay, so for our problem, the intake of the compressor of an air standard Brighton cycle is for 40,000 cubic feet per minute. So we have cubic feet per minute at 15 psia, so that is pound per square inch, and 90 degrees in Fahrenheit. So the compression ratio natin is 5, and the temperature at the turbine inlet is 1,440 degrees Fahrenheit. Binigay din yung ating exit pressure na 15 psi, and we are going to determine our network, our efficiency, and our mean effective pressure. Okay, so unahin lang natin muna yung ating PV diagram. So we have our PV diagram dito, and then we have isentropic expansion, and then constant pressure heat addition, and then isentropic expansion sa ating turbine, and then we have here our constant pressure heat rejection. So we have state point 1, 2, 3, 4. Dito yung ating heat added, dito yung ating heat rejected. Ayan. So next natin, let's write ano ba yung mga given natin dito. So we have our volume 1. Sabi dyan, our volume 1 is 40,000 cubic feet per minute. So our V1 is 40,000 cubic feet per minute. And then our P1, that is 15 pound per squared inches. And then, ang ating temperature 1 is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Our compression ratio is 5. And the temperature natin ng turbine, so ano kaya yung ating, ano yung temperature natin, yung 1,440 natin? Sabi dyan that is turbine inlet. So anong pressure natin yan? Let's have si Kokosa. Is that pressure 1, 2, 3, or 4? So may pressure 1 na tayo. So anong pressure natin yung ating, anong temperature pala, sorry. Anong temperature natin yung ating 1,440? So that temperature 1, inlet siya ng ating turbine. So that is our,
T2 po, sir.
hindi,
I mean,
yung ating point 2, papasok to ng ating combustion chamber. And then, sa point 3, ito naman yung papasok sa ating turbine. So, yung ating 1,440, that is our
T3 po.
Ayan. And that is 1,440 degree Fahrenheit. So, how about yung ating 15 PSI? Sabi that is our exit pressure. So, ano kaya yan? Is that our pressure 1, 2, 3, or 4? Buwan?
Sir, nagpaalam po si
Okay. Pa-message na lang din sa akin ng reason. Pero kung naka-message na, tingnan ko na lang mamaya. Sarabia? Sarabia? Ano kaya yung ating 15 PSI? Nandito ba? Wala ata si Sarabia. Katapang.
P4 po, sir.
Okay, so that is our pressure 4. Kasi that is the exit pressure. Yung exit pressure natin, that will be the pressure exiting our turbine. So we have P4 natin na 15 pound per inch squared. Okay, so let's have first yung ating mga, i-convert muna natin yung ating mga values. So tulad nito, yung ating velocity, let's make it in seconds. So para din, later, mas madali tayong mag-convert. So let's have, kung gagawin nating minute yan, our 1 minute is equals to gawin nating seconds, that is 60 seconds. So what will be the value natin ng V1? Paki-convert naman. Patulot. Paki-compute. Ano makukuha natin dito? Sige. We have 666.666667 cubic feet per second na siya. So, paki-store na lang para madali yung ating value. So, store nyo na yan ngayon. And then, how about itong ating temperature 1? Make it in absolute value nga. Aguila, Marilay. Paki-convert into absolute scale.
550 R po.
550 Rankin. How about itong 1,440 natin? Kilyes.
Wait lang po.
Sige, paki-convert.
$1,900 Rankin po.
That is 1,900 Rankin. Okay, so I think we can proceed with our solution. So, ilagay na lang yung required, which is itong mga to. So, puproceed na ako sa ating solution. So, for our solution, anong unahin natin? Kunin muna natin yung ating mga pressure, volume, and temperature. So, unahin muna natin yung ating volume 2. And so, with this given kaya, paano natin kukunin yung ating volume 2? Hermoso. So, using yung relationships natin and the
Sir,
formulas.
gagamitin po yung RK, yung
Okay.
pong V1 over V2 equals.
RK is equals to V1 over V2. Tama?
Opo.
Okay. So, we have here our V2 will now be our V1 over our RK. So, may V1 tayo na given and then meron tayong RK na given. What will be our value of our V2? Perez? Kriza?
Wait lang po, sir.
Okay, sige.
$133.3333.
Okay, so we have 133.3333 and that is in feet cube per second. So paki-ano na lang store para magamit natin siya mamaya. Okay, so next natin, we have already our volume. Next naman natin is our temperature. So ano kayang gagawin natin? Meron tayong V2, meron tayong V1, meron tayong T1, meron tayong P1. So how are we going to get yung ating temperature 2? Rojas?
Balik po natin po yung first temperature, tapos RK, tapos raised to K minus 1.
Okay. So we have our relationship ng temperature and volume. We have T2 over T1 is equals to V1 over V2 raised to K minus 1. So ito, that is our RK. Kaya we can solve for our T2 by having T1 times our RK raised to K minus 1. So pakisolve, anong makukuha natin value for T2? Arcelias?
Ako.
Arcelias, nandito ba?
Yes po, sir. Wait lang.
Okay, sige.
$1,047.009666.
And this is in Banking. Okay, so we have already our V2, T2, and lastly, we're going to have our pressure. So, paano natin kukunin yung ating pressure? Dehan. Okay, sige. Generoso.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so paano kaya natin kukunin yung ating P2? Meron tayong pressure 1, and then meron tayong volume 1 and volume 2. Meron tayong RK. So paano kaya natin kukunin yung ating pressure 2?
Sir, using the T2 is T2 over T1 equals P2 over P1 raised to K minus 1 over K.
Pero that will be longer solution. But that is correct naman. Pwede mong gamitin yan. But then, we can also use yung pressure-volume relationship natin. So we have our P2 over P1 is equals to V1 over V2 raised to K natin. So ito, this is our RK. So we have our P2 is equals to P1 multiplied by our RK raised to K. So paki-compute, what will be the value of our pressure 2? HN? Nandito ba? HN? Wala pa ba? Hernandez.
Sir, nakuha ko po is 142.774045 po.
0454, and this is in
PS.
pound per inch squared. Okay? So, kompleto na natin yung ating state point 2. So, proceed tayo with our state point 3. So, in point 2 to 3, that is a constant pressure heat addition. So, meaning, our P3 will be equals to our P2. And that is yung na-compute natin, 142.7740.454 PSI. Okay? So, sunod natin yung ating temperature. So, paano kaya natin kukunin yung ating temperature using yung ating pressure? Ano kaya gagamitin natin? Alamano. So, meron tayong pressure 3. And then, binigay yung ating pressure 4. And then, we have our temperature 3. Wait. Given ba yung temperature 3 natin? Given yung temperature 3 natin. And we have yung... Okay, given pala yung temperature 3. So, mamaya pala yung temperature 4 natin. Wait lang ha. Yung kay Alamano. Ulit. Our T3 kasi is given. So, that is 1,900 Rankine. Ayan. So, proceed pala muna tayo sa ating temperature 4. Kasi may temperature 3 na tayo. So, para makuha, add lang ako. Okay. So, punta muna pala tayo sa ating temperature 4. So, we have our temperature 3. Excuse me. We have our temperature 3 and meron din tayo na ating pressure 3. And then, given yung ating pressure 4 and na-compute natin yung ating pressure 3. So, paano kaya natin kukunin yung ating temperature 4? Alamano?
Yung ano po, sir. T3 over T4 equals to P3 over P4 is to K minus 1 over K.
Okay, so we have our T3 over T4 is equals to P3 over P4 raised to K minus 1 over K natin. Ano? So, para makuha yung T4 natin, that is, so i-shift solve nyo ng halang. May value tayo ng T3, P3, and P4, and may value naman tayo for K. Pakisolve, ano yung makukuha nating value for T4? De Los Santos. Nandito ba si De Los Santos?
Yes po, sir. Nag-solve na po.
Okay, sige.
$840.4888974.
Ano yung nakuha mo?
840.4888974.
Okay. How about the others? Do you have the same answer? Na 800. Okay, paki-type naman dito sa ating chat box. Ako ano yung na-compute yung value for our T4. To compare lang dun sa nakuha ni De Los Santos. Kasi para magkaiba kami ng nakuha. Ayan. So I think we have the same. check na lang, paki-validate ng solution mo, De Los Santos. So, ang nakuha ko din dito is same dito sa nasa chat box natin. That is 998.0805657 and that is in Rankin. Okay, so may T4 na tayo. And then, para makuha natin yung ating network, so di ba that is, yung para makuha yung network natin, kailangan natin ng heat added and heat rejected natin. And then, since meron naman tayong mga values ng pressure, volume, and our temperature, makukuha natin yung ating mass dito. So, unahin muna natin kunin yung ating mass. So, paano natin kukunin yung mass natin? Siyempre, that is our PV MRT. So, punta muna tayo sa ating state point 1. Ayan. So, our mass will be equals to our P1V1 over RT1. So, pakigamit na lang yung ating values for our R at saka yung mga nakuha nating pressure, yung given na pressure 1, volume 1, and temperature 1. So, ang R natin, that is 53.34. Ayun yung sabi kong gamitin nyo. So, I will just be writing here 15 pound per inch squared. And then, i-convert natin to into feet. So, that is 12 inch per 1 feet natin. Since naka-squared yung inch, i-squared din natin to. And then, yung volume 1 na na-solve natin, yung convert natin na volume 1, and then yung R natin, that is 53.34. That is pound force per feet per pound mass Rankine. Ayan, and then we're going to have yung temperature natin na 550 Rankine. So, pakisolve, ano ating makukuhang mass? Mercado.
Wait lang po, sir.
Okay, so cancel natin dito yung pound force and then yung inch squared, yung ating feet. This is in feet cube. Yan, and then Rankine. Ang matitira na lang natin ay pound mass per second. Alin? 49.
0.08477,349.
And this is in pound mass per second. So, meron na tayong nakuha na ating mass. So, ngayon, pwede na natin kunin yung ating mga heat added. So, unahin natin yung ating heat addition. So, again, that is a constant pressure heat addition. So, we are going to have our MCP. T3 minus T2 natin. So, gamitin lang natin is yung CP ng air natin. So, our heat added is, may nasolve na tayong M, and then yung CP natin, gamitin natin yung 0.24 BTU per pound Rankine. And then yung ating T3 na nasolve kanina, given pala yung T3 natin, and yung T2 na sinolve natin. So, what will be the value ng ating heat added? Salazar?
Wait lang po, sir.
Okay, sige.
Sir, 10,048 po ba?
So we have 10,000, ano yan?
48.52096
48.5096. And then, ang unit natin dito,
BTU per second po.
we have BTU per second. Okay, so meron na tayong QA. Isunod naman natin yung ating heat rejected. That is also constant pressure heat rejection. So pareho pa din naman yung formula natin, but then in the heat rejection, that is our T4 minus T1. Okay, na-compute natin yung mass. May CP naman tayo, and then T4 and T1. Pakasolve naman ng ating heat rejected. Sumadsad.
Wait lang po, sir.
Okay, sige.
Sir, ang nasolve ko po ay 5,278.
5,278.
0.543938.
3938.
Okay.
And ang unit natin,
BTU per second din.
BTU per second. Okay, so next natin, let's have our work ng turbine natin. So meron na tayong QA, QR, and next natin yung work ng turbine natin. So that is MCP, T3 minus T4. Given na din naman yung lahat ng ating value. So pakisolve ng ating work ng turbine, RPA. Nandito ba si RPA?
Yes po, wait lang.
Okay, sige.
$10,624.
Ano yun?
10,624.
10,624.
0.92267.
67. And that is BTU per second. Okay, so next natin is yung work ng ating compressor. So for the work ng ating compressor, that is our MCP T2 minus T1 natin. So pakasolve nga ng ating work ng compressor. Santos. Nandito ba si Santos?
Yes po, sir. Ano po? 5,854.
5,854.
0.945655.
945655
BTU per second po.
BTU per second. Okay, so meron na tayong heat added, heat rejected, work ng turbine at work ng compressor. So I think kaya nyo nang isolve yung ating mga unknown. We have our network, we have our efficiency, and our mean effective pressure. So lahat naman is naka-given na and kaya na natin kunin yung lahat. So for our network, that is our pwede yung QA minus QR, pwede rin work ng turbine minus work ng compressor. So kayo na yung bahala. We are going to arrive naman on the same answer using that. For the efficiency natin, gamitin nyo na lang yung QA minus QR over QA natin. But then, we have many formulas for our efficiency. So pwede nyo namang gamitin kahit ano doon. So nakalagay naman yung formula sa ating lecture notes. And then for our mean effective pressure, that is our work net over our V1 over V2. Okay, so kaya nang isolve yung ating mga unknowns. Ayan. So later, I will be giving to you yung ating, i-assign ko sa classroom nyo yung pagpapasahan nyo ng ating problem number 4. So you have 30 minutes pa naman. So you can rewrite that But then, ang gawin ko na lang, Ju, is mamaya ulit gabi. 11:59. So, additionally, isosolve nyo din yung ating Brighton cycle dito. So, we have our, problem number 10. So, isosolve nyo yung problem number 4 natin, i-resolve nyo yun, and then isosolve nyo din itong problem number 10, and you are going to pass this on our classroom. Okay, clear ba yung gagawin? Ayan. So, let's have first the attendance. Sino ngayon yung sumagot? Si Santos?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Next natin, Olave. Olave.
Present po.
Espinili.
Present po, sir.
Perez.
Present po, sir.
Zalameda. Zalameda.
Present po, sir.
Atienza.
Present po, sir.
Arena.
Sir, nagpaalam po.
Okay. Magsino.
Present po, sir.
Delen.
Present po.
Del Mundo.
Present po, sir.
Aliali.
Present po, sir.
Cruzat.
Present po.
Pita.
Present po, sir.
Demandal.
Present po.
Motas.
Present po, sir.
Anakan.
Present po.
Taniano.
Sir, nagpaalam din po.
Alimagno.
Present po.
Barion.
Present po.
Seryosa.
Sir, nagpaalam din po sa Seryosa.
Arabia.
Present po.
12.
Present po.
Villena. Villena. Okay. So, ito kaya mga hindi nagsagot kanina. Andito ba si Haen? Haen? Sarabia?
Sir, late lang po ng pasok. Gawa po ng interrupted to ay.
Si Haen, wala pa din? Okay. So, ang absent, Seryosa, Saniano, Arena, Dehan, Buwan, at saka si Haen. And Dehan, nandito na ba? Si Dehan. Arena, naka-join. Okay. Meron pa ba? Seryosa, Saniano, Buwan, saka si Haen. So, itong apat yung absent. So, paki-message na lang ako nitong mga student na to. So, kindly have kung bakit sila absent. Kindly message me kung bakit sila absent for today. Pasama. Okay, so do you have any other questions before we end the class? Wala na ibang tanong? Okay, so tomorrow sa face-to-face natin, I will be going to release your score for your quiz number 1. And then we are going to recheck yung paper nyo before I will officially record it. And si Haen, nakahabol ba?
Present po ako. Mahina lang po ang internet. Thank you po.
Okay. May question dito. Okay, coverage ng midterms natin, that is from the beginning, introduction to combustion hanggang Brighton cycle tayo. So, pakiaral ng ating processes kasi that will be included, processes and then yung ating lahat ng cycle natin. Okay, so do you have any other question? Type of exam, so ILO 1 and 2 ulit tayo, so that will be conceptual analysis. And then, okay, so sa conceptual analysis, I will be giving a true or false na lang. Pero hindi simpleng true or false, that will be a modified true or false. So, aralin yung mga terminologies natin. That will be modified true or false, and then conceptual analysis. So, I think kasi 20 points dapat yung ILO 1. So, conceptual analysis and modified true or false, 20 items. And then yung remaining 80 items natin will be problem solving. So pakiaral ng ating cycles. Okay, do you have any other questions? I will be going to discuss pa din naman also the directions natin for our midterm examination para pagdating sa exam, hindi na maraming tanong. Okay, so if you don't have any other question, you can already leave our meet. Thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po.